A man simply wanted a sip of water during his flight when he suddenly noticed his fingernails turning black. Being a doctor, he immediately recognized this as a sign of severe cardiopulmonary oxygen deprivation. Before he could think of a response, the water bottle in his hand rapidly distorted, and the cup on his tray began violently shaking. The flight attendant noticed something was wrong and quickly sat down, fastening her seatbelt while urging passengers to secure theirs as well. But it was already too late. In an instant, the plane entered severe turbulence. Water from the cup floated upward, and passengers who hadn't fastened their seatbelts were sucked into the air by the decompression and powerful air currents. The entire cabin began shaking violently. Terrified passengers desperately clung to their armrests, silently praying for safety. The pilot, recognizing the crisis, quickly put on his oxygen mask. Due to the cabin decompression, oxygen masks dropped from the ceiling. Passengers hurriedly secured their oxygen masks, but Jack's wife lost consciousness before she could do so. Unknown to everyone, a young woman was trapped in the bathroom, unable to open the door due to the violent turbulence. She eventually passed out from oxygen deprivation. To save his wife, Jack rushed to the flight attendant station and found an emergency oxygen bottle in the supply cabinet. He quickly fitted it to his wife, saving her from a life-threatening situation. Remarkably, after intense turbulence, the cabin pressure mysteriously returned to normal, and the flight survived the crisis. To reassure passengers, the captain immediately made an announcement explaining that while crossing an air current, they had encountered a storm that damaged one of the plane's seals, causing the cabin pressure problem. He explained they had made emergency repairs and would lower the plane's altitude to stabilize pressure, urging passengers not to worry. The passengers finally relaxed. A flight attendant discovered the girl who had fainted in the bathroom and quickly provided her with emergency oxygen. Miraculously, the girl regained consciousness. Just when it seemed the disaster had ended, strange incidents began occurring throughout the plane. It started with a middle-aged man who suddenly couldn't breathe. Flight attendant Lisa quickly made an announcement asking if any doctors could help. Jack responded immediately, but the man's condition was deteriorating rapidly. He kept clawing at his mouth, and before anyone could understand what was happening, he suddenly vomited blood.